Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for Boku no Hero Academia Chapter 261, and I'm insanely excited. Everything's going crazy. We have all these huge team-ups of these really big important heroes, basically every hero character that we've seen going after the villains right now. We've kind of been focusing on the hospital group, but we've also got the mountain base whatever group out there led by Edshot going after the members of the PLF, and of course the sort of evacuation group being led by Burnin with a lot of our main characters in it that we haven't seen much of, so it would be crazy to see more of them and what they're doing too. But it looks like Endeavor found a fake one alongside Aizawa and Eraserhead, and Miruko has found the real one. I didn't even notice last chapter until going back and rereading through that Johnny was killed, so I don't know if they'll be able to do the teleportation right now, or if they have any other Nomu that can do that. But this one's titled High Ends, and since we know now that they can duplicate quirks, all the high ends could be as strong as Hood is, and if they are all as strong as Hood, the heroes are just screwed, because Hood almost took down the top two heroes by himself. So if they have 12 more at that level, all working together, the heroes, there's like no way they stand a chance. Like, it makes the PLF, I almost called them League of Villains, so OP to have those high ends, which is insane. It's insanity. But either way, starting to read, we're starting off with a cover page with Best Girl. The bit, like, if I could marry a drawing, I said it last week, I am in love with Miruko. She is the best. Look at her, beautiful, amazing. Number 261, High Ends. Gosh, just love of my life right here in drawing form. We see her kicking the door open again, it killing Johnny, we see up close now. Alright. Good boy. Well done, Johnny. And we have Ujiko with that face remembering him. Jeez, it's so messed up. Your bottomless curiosity and pursuit of knowledge are always such a boon to me. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, my dear friend. And now we're seeing all the tanks getting smashed. No. Or are all the high ends going to be destroyed before they're complete or something? That would be a twist that I didn't see coming. Guys, I found the old fart and a bunch of tough-looking Nomu. Dunno, but a good kick should tell me. Capture him. I wish I could say we're right behind you, but, says Endeavor, God, I hope Miruko ends up okay. It might take us a minute. Oh shit, and we see Rocklock and Aizawa with Endeavor fighting a bunch of Nomu. That's cool. There's one... Okay, I think that's just another Nomu. There's a lot going on. I'm trying to take it in, sorry. That's interesting, though. That's cool. These flunkies keep popping up all over. Hey, Mandalay, is the hospital evacuated? Yes, we just got the last patient out. Alright. We see Mandalay with the evacuation group. I see. Thank you for the details. And we see Crust walking... Okay, never mind. It's Crust, and that looks like they're running through the hallway where Miruko defeated all of them. At first I thought it was running away from, like, sort of... I mean, it's a panel, but the camera angle, the way it's pointed... At first I thought they were running away, and I was going to be like, oh, hype, Crust just took out all these Nomu, but now they're the ones Miruko took out. Each of these small rooms is a storage chamber. A passageway. It must lead up and out, so the morgue isn't their only route. And now we see a bunch of other Nomu showing up. Oh, here we go. Are we going to see what he can do? We have kashink kashink noises. Forgive me, pitiable foot soldiers, but I must defeat you. I must apprehend the root of evil that lies ahead. And we're cutting back to Miruko. Look how beautiful she is. Best girl. You the real one? Let's find out. Ah, I am the real one. Better give you a good kick, just to be sure. And this crying face. Right, the high-end Nomu, like the one Dabi used. No, impossible. The other little ones haven't even reached the testing phase. What I wouldn't give for another half a day, if only Dabi hadn't failed to retrieve Hood's body. Manufacturing more without All for One around is no small feat. It took Little Hood 10 hours to stabilize once activated. They should be strong enough in a pinch like this, but... Alright. Okay, so he's maybe going to activate them, but they just aren't fully ready yet. And it looks like her foot's making contact with his arm. And then it glances off. And I think that Nomu actually hit her in a way that made it so that her kick was just a glancing blow. Huh? Mocha, he says. Alright. And then he's turning into some sort of goop. This one's got the double quirk. Huh. A true miracle. Oh, and he hits the switch. Using your quirk without even being told to. And you did it to protect me. Little Mocha, your courage wasn't for nothing. And again, we're seeing sort of the Nomus having a personality blended in, because this one protected him without being ordered to protect him. So we're seeing a bit of like what happened with Kurogiri and what happened with Hood, where, of course, the high-ends are meant to have sentience, but even the other ones might have some little teeny bit of their personality still in there, like the winged one that went after Izuku that time when it was injured. So there might just be this small glimmer of the person still inside of them. My precious high-ends. And they all activate. Go slaughter those meddlesome heroes. Oh shit. And Miruko gets grabbed by one, or no, just gets slapped out of the room by one. Alright. Oh, and they can't talk or anything, because even Hood, who was fully formed, that's interesting. Even Hood, who was fully formed, took 10 hours to stabilize enough to speak. And we know that even after he was fully awake and stabilized, Hood had like a really bad stutter. He would get confused a bit. Like, he wasn't like fully there all the time. So it's interesting that these probably aren't even going to be as mentally active as Hood was. And we see now this one, its arm, after, or it looks like both of them actually, after hitting Miruko, they destroyed their own arms doing it, and they're starting to regenerate. Hero. Been so long. Hero. Can go wild. Okay. So we're seeing the high-ends. Kill them all. Let's go nuts. Miruko. And Crust is going out there. I'm not sure about your rank. It's weird. This goes against what I just said. How are they already speaking so well? Who are these high-ends made after? I'm not sure about your rank, but I know your crust. Or maybe it's a situation where high-end was just in sort of the testing phase, and these have actually been cooking longer than Hood was. But I know your crust. A talking Nomu. Correct. How astute. Sorry, I couldn't give you enough time, but I leave this to you, my high-ends. You think you're getting away, you old fart? And Miruko laughs at him. Whatever. Things are only just heating up. And it looks like we got 4 high-ends on Miruko. And then at least 1 with Crust there. That's interesting. So we're going to get to see Miruko and Crust fighting for real. I like that. We have, it looks like we might have a week off because it says March 1st for the next one. That was really cool. I love Miruko. I like that we're going to see her and Crust doing some things. I'm interested to learn more about the other high-ends other than Hood, because Hood was one of just my favorite characters, period. In fact, if I made a favorite character list now, which I've wanted to for a while, Hood might actually be like within my top 10. Because his fight with Endeavor in that entire arc is one of my favorite parts in the entire series. It's one of the only fights where, like, reading chapter to chapter, I was like, I don't know how things are going to go. This is absolutely insane. I was just so into that storyline and so into high-end Hood as a villain that this is cool. I want to see what the other ones are like. It's odd, though, because I felt like it added to the mystery, to the personality, to the character of High-End, that they had this sort of fogginess to them where they'd stutter their words, they'd get confused. I kind of like that about the character, so it's kind of odd that these now are waking up and already are like, ah, I recognize you, you're Crust. So that's a bit odd, but either way, we'll see how it goes. Gonna end this here so I can try to get the video up when I can. But if you did like the video, comment down there. Tell me what you thought of this week's chapter, what you thought of my thoughts and reaction. Subscribe for more. Boku no Hero Academia, much more on the channel. I just posted my first video. If you want to go back, if you're new to the channel, I have videos on literally every other chapter before this. I have done everything in the anime from season 2 onward, but I'm like a good few episodes behind right now on the anime, so I still need to catch up on that. And I just started Vigilantes. I posted the first chapter earlier this week, and I don't know when I'm going to be posting the next chapter or set of chapters, but I'm going to be posting videos with a few chapters at a time, catching up to Vigilantes too. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitter if you want, and I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel or talk to you there. If you'd like a link to our Discord server, you can talk to me or more of us about this series or anything else there. So yeah, just ask and I can give you a link to that. It's free and open for anyone. And if you'd like to help support the channel to make sure I can keep making these videos via Patreon, then it's patreon.com/Haku with the tubes, or a link will be in the description. It helps a friggin' super ton, but either way, just for watching, being here, being part of the community, thank you so much. And I'll see you all next time.